The ANC postponed its National Executive Committee meeting to have the NWC thoroughly review the state of the GNU, alliance relations with the SACP, and the state of the economy. Some ANC-NEC members were pushing for the highest decision-making body between conferences to take a decision for the removal of the Democratic Alliance from the GNU. This came as some NEC members view the DA as being disruptive and acting in opposition to government by voting against the budget, withdrawing from the national dialogue and contradicting the president on the country's foreign policy. Other NEC members have been advocating for the party's officials and negotiating team to approach the EFF to replace the DA.
The GNU is an issue that we'll debate on a separate day, because we must look at this development very closely. Today we are awaiting President's response, because we wrote a legal letter to him asking him to withdraw the appointment of Kachalia as acting minister, because it's not allowed. The constitution is very clear. You appoint an acting minister from amongst cabinet colleagues. That's why you can't even appoint a deputy minister as an acting minister, because he's not a cabinet member, whereas with someone from outside. So that alone is out. And if he doesn't respond positively, we're going to take him directly to the Constitutional Court, because we didn't want to jump the gun. We wanted to give him an opportunity to reconsider his decisions.
Ramaphosa has called on the party's caucus not to disrupt the DA as it was making a grave mistake. In a recent interview, he said the DA must decide on its own whether it wants to leave the GNU or not. This week, Ramaphosa fired the Minister of Higher Education and Training, Dr. Nobuhle Nkabane, in a bid to sway the DA to vote for the Appropriation Bill in Parliament. However, Malema maintains that his party will not work in any government that has the Democratic Alliance.
It's for the DA to decide whether they want to walk out of the GNU or not. But our stance is very clear. We can't go into coalition with the DA.
The DA previously called on Ramaphosa to fire Nkabane and Human Settlements Minister Thembi Simelane. Otherwise, it won't vote for their departmental budgets. Nkabane has now been axed. However, Simelane remains in office. Samkele Masego, SABC News, Johannesburg.